of Request to Good Company. We are having the famous Twitter debate. Would you rather have $500,000 cash or a dinner with Jay-Z? This can go a lot of different ways. This is just an open dialogue, so we'll be challenging each other's thoughts and just having everyone sort of double down on their opinion. This tends to be a very opinionated topic, subject, conversation. And so I'm looking forward. We haven't discussed any of this previously, so everything here is our first time talking about it. And I'm looking forward to talking with these two about the often debated $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z.
Give me my money. You feel me? I need my 500,000 off rip. Anything Jay-Z can tell me, I can Google, or somebody else can tell me.
So you don't value Jay-Z.
A conversation with Jay-Z, is he gonna give you some bread? If he tell you some information, are you really gonna go do it? From what you got right now, if you have a conversation with Jay-Z, how is that gonna help you?
All right, so your stance is the 500, and before we get too deep into it, my stance is obviously the dinner with Jay-Z. Your stance is the 500.
I'm in mix.
Talk to us.
You gotta pick one though. You gotta pick one at the end of the day.
I'm gonna pick one at the end.
Okay.
But as for me right now, I think that the dinner with Jay-Z would be great in the sense that this guy is a millionaire, or maybe a billionaire.
Him and his wife.
He's got to be.
It's
a B.
If he knew that I chose a dinner with him instead of $5K, I feel like I could convince him to give me a meal. But in the same sense, 500K is life-changing money for me right now at this point.
And depending on what you do with it, you could turn it into a meal and then flip it into two. You feel me? Like the dinner with Jay-Z alone, like you're gonna go in there begging, hey, not begging, but hoping he toss you a little bread on the side. He don't owe you nothing. What's to say, you feel me? He gonna even throw you the game for real, for real.
I mean, part of it is believing in yourself, for sure. Part of it is believing that you can be at the table with Jay-Z.
You can be at the table.
Part of it is your ability to extract $500,000 worth of value, worth of game, worth of knowledge. Like part of it is, that's part of, but it don't stop at the 500,000 if you have the relationship.
So what can he help you with?
You're betting
with your life right now. What with that dinner? Y'all talking, and you control the conversation.
Okay.
What would you talk about? What points would you bring up?
I would keep it. I keep it business. I'm interested in his ownership. He's got a stake in the NFL, and I would want to know what part I could play, what's available for me to buy into. Even if I get 1%, 0.01%, if I'm now affiliated and aligned with the NFL, and I get to be in meeting over the, let's say after our conversation for the next 10 years, I have a minimal influence on NFL contracts and their percentage that they get, the players get, their health insurance. Like, what if I get to influence that? He's also used to be a minority owner in the Brooklyn Nets. Who's to say I put myself in an internship situation where I might not get $500K off the nose, but what if I get a deal where I'm making $50K and I only got to be at the 40 home games? Like, there's so much in what Jay-Z has. Clothing line after clothing line. Jay-Z has audio that he does with Tidal. Jay-Z's so much more than 500,000 selling yourself short.
So you feel like the dinner would open some doors for you?
I feel almost. That's a good question. I feel like I feel confident enough in my ability
spit
to
game,
open that door.
to spit game to Jay-Z.
For that door to be open. Well, just to not. I don't know how much I can help Jay-Z, but I can help him somewhere.
Right.
I don't think, for me, I think it's the person of it being Jay-Z that messes with me.
Which is what I figured.
Because I have a weird, like, I don't value Jay-Z as a lot of people do. A lot of people value Jay-Z because of money and his rap career and his wife being Beyonce. I don't think those things are the value to me. Like, if we had, I would almost like to say that if we chose a different person, it might be a different conversation.
So who would the person be? Like, just examples, ideas out there.
Jesus.
Well, sure.
Obviously, you know, that was the first.
Okay, Sirianni, Hurts,
But
or a dinner with them, or the $500K.
see, that makes it a question. But I like where you're going with it because you're looking at things in the future. But the issue I'm finding with it is the $500K is there now. It's in your money, cash money. It's my money, and I need it now. And with $500K, that buys your house, that buys your cars, that buys everything. And then from that alone, you're already progressing into, oh well, now I'm not paying $1,000 mortgage. I have an extra $1,000 that I can put to a new house, flip that house, and that's more income. So I think both revenues have different aspects depending on what you want to do with it.
So which one would you pick? Jay-Z or the $500K?
$500K.
How much of the taxes come out of that?
What,
If it's
500K?
tax-free?
No.
500K.
Yeah, 500K.
Tax
Cash.
free.
Jay-Z.
I don't like Jay-Z. I think
You don't have to.
all the demonic stuff that's going on and
It's not even about liking Jay-Z or disliking Jay-Z.
The love of
And it's not about it's about trying to
Oh, you're good.
get him.
I can't wait.
You feel me, bro? But it's but you feel me? It's like trying to get him to help me when he don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you're begging, and you don't want to beg? When
Yeah, like no.
It's not big. It's a dinner.
But
It could be a Zoom. I'll take a Zoom call. Okay.
but then after that, then what you gonna do?
Whatever we talk about.
Well, what if nothing comes of it? What if your dinner with Jay-Z is him just talking about his life and how it all really started? What if you sat down with? It's all a what if. What if you sat with Jay-Z and he's like, well, first you have to flip this brick like I did to get where I got.
I'm gonna respect that he took the time to tell me. The fact that a billionaire is taking the time to give me anything. Cool.
You
But
on,
that's the
on a pedestal, like
Yeah.
thank you, like
You own the same thing on the pedestal.
But I can do something with that. You may not be able to do nothing with the dinner.
I mean, we've been handed money before though. We got the stimulus. Where'd that
That's
go?
not $500K.
Okay, but it's the same concept.
It ain't.
We bought crab legs with that.
We nothing. I bought a car.
You're right. I didn't do that.
I
You
bought-
bought crab legs with that.
I bought a car and I bought where we're sitting. Like I bought the house.
Really?
Like
Nah, bro.
I think it also depends on the person. Like financial literacy is
a big thing.
a huge thing, and when you and Chris is thinking of it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
He's just thinking in a different avenue.
Right?
But we're focused on financial literacy, and we know that that's an immediate fix. Chris is looking at the long-term fix. The issue for me is it relies on a person versus a physical thing. I have to rely on Jay-Z to have a good day for me to have a good day.
You don't. I'll take the dinner if Jay-Z's having a bad day. That knowledge alone will put myself in a position. You're short. Have fun with that $500K. You're shorting yourself.
I think the $500K can allow me to open up so many more avenues.
You don't even got to pay off your house to do nothing with the $500K. You could just try to flip it, business, do whatever. You feel me? And I don't know. I I just don't feel like the dinner is worth more than the $500K, especially.
And it could also be the stage of life we're in right now. Like, I have a kid on the way, and I'm thinking like $500K. I wouldn't have a house payment. There would be no car payments. Like, the money that I get from working would just go straight into my account and just chill, or what? No, I would use it to make more future for other generations. Like, my family's big on that property wealth, and like my great granddad's saying was, you don't sell your properties. You know, so that's something that I would be able to continue on from just $500K. I think $50K would change. Like,
You would take $50K over the dinner?
That's different.
Okay, well let's talk about at what number for you is too low to where you would take the dinner?
probably 100.
100 to you, you'd rather have the dinner over 100, but if it's 150, go ahead and give you the 150.
No, anything under 100, I'll take the dinner.
What about you? What's your number?
I don't know. I feel a dinner.
You're not feeling it. You would take $200 over his dinner.
Nah, because the experience, the money. I mean, the experience will have to outweigh the money.
Okay, so how much is the dinner worth to you? Like if you had to put a number value on the dinner with Jay-Z,
Well,
what would that be?
well, let's switch it up, because like how you asked me, if it's Nick Sirianni or Jalen Hurts, who would be your person?
That you would take the dinner with over the 500,000, or is there anybody? Is there anybody that you would take that dinner with?
That could get deep, because like I know this might be off topic a little bit, but there's people that have passed that I would take.
Fair.
I would take a dinner. It doesn't.
For
$1 million, $2 million, I'd have a dinner with my granddad again.
Right. Let's just do
Dead or
alive.
alive.
Yeah. Let's just do alive just for because I'm the same way.
There.
My great grandmother over that 500.
Alive today, Bill Gates, Tiger Woods.
Like it would have to be a business dinner to where I know
Going into it,
this dinner is going to
lead to
further my financial everything,
Okay.
further
It has
my
to
life.
match. It has
You
to
feel
match,
me?
yeah.
Like long term,
Mm-hmm.
not just no dinner. I don't know what to expect going in here. It could just be a dinner. Hey, hi, how you doing? How's the kids? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, business, whoopty whoop. And then I leave and nothing comes of it. It has to be, all right, cool, a job opportunity, something. It just can't be no dinner. It has to be something, the reason behind it.
So pick your person.
I don't know. I mean, with that, it's different because money is money no matter how you make. I mean, of course.
you gonna
Legally.
get that 500 over pretty much. Right now, you probably looking at that 500 over anybody out there.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I would take the dinner with Jay-Z if it is if it's guaranteed me a job that I'm making $100K. You feel me? At least $100K a year. You feel me? So I could do something with it. I can't do nothing with just a dinner. Maybe you could, but it's like
Example, Jay-Z wants to have you over for dinner to be his head of security.
definitely I'm over it. That's what's up.
Over the 500K.
Over the $500K. Because with me being over his head of security,
Guaranteed $500K.
then with that money I'm saving, and then I'm opening up side business, another security. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning from
If you're good enough to be security for Jay-Z, I'm good enough to be Chance the Rapper security.
exactly,
Good enough to
and
be-
then I'm opening
Your
up
resume's
businesses
got you in a
Yeah.
position now.
exactly.
So I guess
I can't put dinner with Jay-Z on my resume.
Yeah.
So what about? So that opportunity is available at the dinner though. Like you
It's
can
not
put yourself.
guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. It's just and
But
he
it's an
said
opportunity.
You're
and
only
he
saying
said
it's guaranteed because you have that much confidence in yourself with that conversation with Jay-Z. You're not saying that you're going in like, oh, I'm going to get this, this, and this, and be a
Exactly.
part of this. You were saying, I have confidence in myself that I'm gonna be able to talk, and get the information I need. So I would also need a time frame before the dinner, like so I can get my research in. Like it couldn't be like somebody walked in the door right now and say, "Hey, dinner with Jay-Z, 500,000." That's an easy answer. Give me the 500. But if I had a month to prepare and I'm looking at like what does Jay-Z really go into? What's on his mind? Like that would change my answer a little bit too.
And then you asked me, Jay-Z called me to come over to interview or about the security position. He called me. Of course I'm going. Feel me? Because obviously he wants something that I have. You know what I'm saying? He sees value in me.
I also think, man, there's weird stuff about Jay-Z, man.
Yeah, that's definitely.
There's weird stuff about 500,000 randomly landing in your pocket too, though. Like, ain't no more free, Randy. Like, free ain't free. It's whoever's willing to put 500K in your pocket has a motive and has an agenda, bro. Like,
I've always wondered about those Mr. Beast videos that are circulating on TikTok. Like he's giving away cars, and I watched a video yesterday where he had a triangle on the floor in a GameStop, and he said anything you could put in this triangle and don't touch the line, you could have everything you want. I was thinking to myself, I knew this conversation.
Why did you pick a triangle?
Why did you pick a triangle? First question. Second is
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Oh man, that's too scary.
It could get deep if you want to go there. But
Well, at the end of the day, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
And so, ain't that it?
So, but I still take that 500K.
exactly.
So,
That's green.
I've been holding out a little bit. Unfortunately, this is like one of those business questions that always comes up and rotates and revolves. So there's different versions of this question for the past, 50, 60 years. And what it does is it allows recruiters, supervisors, anyone interested in you, it allows them to see, would you rather have a handout or an opportunity?
I would felt that one.
That's the question.
Not necessarily, because with my example, if the opportunity, like a dinner is really not an opportunity because
A dinner's really not an opportunity.
it's a dinner. Now, if he called me over, just like he said, if he called me over about an opportunity, then that's an opportunity.
A dinner's an opportunity, bro.
I mean, depending on how you slice it, but he could have. I feel like a dinner's an opportunity if he needs something. Like you would have to. Man.
The hard part of this is the 15 minutes with Jay-Z is realistically more attainable than that 500,000.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a question designed to see where you're at. How confident are you in yourself to extract that value?
Mm-hmm.
So it's an intentional question. I kind of set everybody up because I figured everyone would take that. It's one question to define someone's character. So it's a.
Also, we messed up. Also, our character's bad.
I don't-
Not bad. I don't really like to use good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
But this question is designed to see: would you rather have a handout that's not coming or an opportunity that might help?
Or would you rather have something that's for sure, or something that you could put everything in it and nothing come from it?
It's an intentional question.
You know what I'm saying?
It's such a risky question because there's so many factors in it. I bet you, because you said it's been going on for 50-something years. I bet you at the beginning, the person was Warren Buffett or somebody, or whoever owns, Bill Gates or,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a whole different question for me. But then you said if it was Nick Sirianni or Jalen Hurts, but for me it's strictly business is business. It's strictly financial. So I'm taking the what's here now and then making an opportunity out of it myself
Right.
rather than having a conversation with somebody who could possibly make an opportunity for me.
And a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel like if I just had this, I would do this. And it's like that if I just had this is not coming.
And that happens until you hit the lottery. And those people fail every time.
So think about the people who,
Yeah,
if I just hit this lottery number, how many of them go bankrupt? So of course, everyone has in their head, if I just had this, if I just had this, if I just won this, if I just won that, and we've seen, history tells us it's not the guarantee. So it's just something to consider.
But I've seen it so many times, and everybody says that they're not going to be that person that if they hit the lottery, they're not going to stop working. They're not going to. Everybody does. But I can guarantee you that Avery, Jamel Sweat,
So did everybody else guaranteed too.
I will be at work the next day.
But man, if I ever do run up on any kind of money, y'all will wonder where I went. I'm
MIA.
gone. Different country, different land, private island.
I'd know within the day.
So 500. So how much money would you need to be just gone like that? With the 500,000,
It wouldn't take that much.
it wouldn't take
What?
that much.
I'm not saying I'd be gone forever.
Okay.
If 100,000 landed in my pocket in May, you wouldn't see me that summer.
Oh, because you'd be out spending.
I'd be out. Yeah. spending.
See, that's why people who win the lottery be out spending, and they go back to wherever they came from.
That was
I can't.
That was one of the questions that we throw in our group chats all the time. Is like, if you hit for how much money in the lottery, what would you do?
Yeah. I'm definitely putting people in situations to where they don't have to ask me for no money or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. People will always need something. And that's disgusting. You give somebody $1 million and they still need something. Give somebody a house and they still need something.
It's always something.
Give somebody a
Hold on.
car. they
Give
still
somebody
need a
the
ride.
world.
How much?
They gonna ask for the moon.
Chris has left the building. He went on dinner with Jay-Z.
Right.
Final thoughts on it. Take the dinner with Jay-Z. Bet on yourself. The 500K ain't there. And if somebody's got 500K for you with nothing behind it, they got something behind it. They have an agenda.
Hold on. This ain't the end. So you think if you had dinner with Jay-Z and he gave you an opportunity, there wouldn't be nothing behind it?
It would depend on how much he gave you.
No, like either a position or.
I wouldn't ask for a position. I wouldn't want to work for Jay-Z.
So what would you get? Just information?
Just conversation.
You think his words are that powerful?
No, I think he's got that many connections and that many resources.
But connections, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give you this connection. You don't think I'm gonna need something from you because I'm giving you this connection?
I'm not saying that. I think him giving me someone to reach out to, there's going to be less behind that than if a stranger is to give me $500,000.
I feel like it's gonna be more because you're gonna have to owe Jay-Z because he gave you the connection, and then you're gonna have to owe whoever the connection is because they're gonna be giving you an opportunity too.
Maybe, but I've had people recommend somebody to me without a whole lot behind it. So,
But depending on what industry and what you're going into, there's some sick people out here.
exactly, and I feel like I've got the discernment to recognize, like, okay, this is bad business. Don't feel right. And you're saying there's some bad people out there in business. The worst person out there is a person that's going to give you $500,000 and act like there's no price on it.
But that's the thing. We didn't say how we was getting the 500,000.
Yeah.
We didn't say none of that. We just like 500,000. That could have been winning the lottery. That could have been
It could have also been Jay-Z offering you $500,000.
You feel me?
go to a dinner.
So we was
So
just
what would
going
you-
for
would-
500,000.
Would you take Jay-Z's $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z?
Neither.
See, that's for one. Why you want to give me this 500,000?
Drug
You know what I'm saying?
So hey, that's where we at. That's the that's
but
real
no.
back. It's the same.
No, you can't reel it back because at first there was no you're getting this 500,000 from whatever. It was just 500,000 tax free. You know what I'm saying?
Government.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
You
Works.
definitely would take it from the government.
you know what I'm saying? Like a briefcase you found outside. Like we didn't specify how you was gonna get the 500K.
Well, then let's specify. How are you going to get 500 tax free? Is it sitting outside in a?
Inheritance. Let's say you hit oil in your backyard.
That's more than 500K.
Well, let's just say it. That's how you got it. Or
So you were digging up, you were cutting the grass, and all of a sudden, wait a minute, that don't look right. So now you realize, oh, I've got oil in my backyard. So the question now is, would you rather find oil in your backyard or a dinner with Jay-Z?
Oil in my backyard.
Oil in my
Oil in
backyard.
my
Oil in
backyard.
my backyard.
Not even close. Without a doubt. Hands free. I'd take that oil in my backyard. It's gonna be some money to excavate that oil, but but it'll be alright.
I mean, but you're gonna get that.
The increase is
Right.
All right, comments, let us know. Would you rather have the 500K, the dinner with Jay-Z? Your opinions, your thoughts on it. If you'd rather have something else, if you'd rather have a dinner with somebody else, maybe Jay-Z's not your flavor, just let us know in the comments. It's been another episode of
Requesting good company. And we always requesting good company.